Hey guys, Kevlar Crescent here. The topic of today is the coronavirus. Everyone around the world is dealing with this epidemic in the best way they can, me included. To all of you who are feeling the pressure of everything that's been going on, I'm right there with you. From what we've seen so far, things are going to get worse before they get better. There are two sides of the coin. There are the extremists that try to take every precaution to make sure they're prepared. And on the other end, there are those who aren't taking things as seriously. You can see that when you go to your local parks, beaches, and lakes. There are people still congregating together, not practicing social distancing. And on the other side of it, you see it when you go to your local grocery stores or convenience stores. Never in my life have I seen such an abundant commodity such as toilet paper be dwindled to almost nothing. Not to mention hand sanitizers, antibacterial sprays, and wipes. For those of you who wanted to take that extra precaution to get all the supplies and things that you needed to be prepared, please be considerate of those who didn't have access to those things like cleaning supplies, laundry detergents, over-the-counter medications, mainly because we were thrown into this crisis when we were already low on supplies to begin with, and we didn't have the idea to go ahead and stock up on everything that we needed. And for those of you who hate the idea of self-exclusion, I hear you. But we will never gain the advantage over this virus if we are not willing to take the next steps to take precaution for ourselves and others around us. Given that there is a lot of questions about what's going to happen next, what are we're supposed to do, what can we do? And as a medical assistant, a lot of people look to me for answers about these things. Now, yes, my clinic is dealing with the epidemic directed by the CDC on guidelines and protocols to follow. But does that mean we have all the answers? No, we don't. But what I know I can do is direct everybody to some resources that can help answer some questions that I know that I can't. I know how frustrating it can be to not have all the answers. I too feel the stress of uncertainty. Even more so being on the front lines as a medical assistant, I'm scared to death every day of potential exposure. Even though I had that fear of having to go to work every day, in this type of environment, I still took it to another level. I am now volunteering to assist with the acute respiratory clinics in Seattle, Washington. This means that I am now a qualified medical staff member who can assist with COVID-19 testing facilities. I know a lot of people might be thinking, what are you doing? Why? Why would you put yourself in that type of situation? But the way I see it is, I know that if I were in that type of situation where I was possibly potentially exposed or am infected, I would want to know if somebody would be there to help me. It is very difficult times, hard to deal with. But we have to try and remember to keep our heads on and try not to panic. We'll all get past this eventually. Together, we can defeat this virus. Just remember, social distancing, good hand hygiene, or good hygiene overall. And don't touch your face. And I know it's even harder for us parents, can't really take our kids to their usual play places. But we're just going to have to get creative until everything gets back to normal. I'm going to put a link in the description below of some places that you can go to get more information about the coronavirus or COVID-19. Just everything that's going on. We'll be back soon because, well, can't really go anywhere, right? Kevlar Crescent, out.